It was usual for me to feel blue and lonely every spring, because I've never been through serious relationships and I had little experience with love. There was this friend I met since middle school. I tried multiple times to ask her out but never did because I had no courage to do so. I could feel my heart beating fast every time we were together. In between thoughts, laughter grabbed my attention. There was this couple sitting behind me and I noticed something. Both enjoyed from each other's company, and you could tell from afar they had a strong connection. Their love was tangible. I guess I was romantic, but how could I know if I've never tried to find love? And it suddenly struck me. What can I lose if I ask my friend on a date? The worst thing is for her to say no, but I'll never know what the answer might be if I stay quiet. I'll do it, because letting that has been enough already. I know I'm being dramatic, but help me here. I was a teenager, but most important, I gained confidence in myself for the first time. My friend accepted to go out with me. She looked very excited about it, and although I knew her for some time, I still felt pretty nervous. I knew she liked lilies, but I didn't want to be so cliché by giving her a real one, so I made one out of paper. I guess that's cute, right? Because the flower would never die and she could keep it for a long time. 2 hours passed and I didn't get a text from her saying she would come late or that she wouldn't make it. I heard no word from her even days after. I felt confused. All I wanted was to tell her how I felt about her. I don't know if that scared her away. I thought I was exaggerating and that there would be a simple reason why she couldn't meet up with me. But oh man, I was very wrong. Spring compares nothing to how I felt weeks after that. I could listen to a joke or rock and roll, and listening to a mix I did for whenever I felt blue didn't do much. Too many questions ran around my mind every minute. Why did she let me stay there all by myself? Was asking her out a mistake or was it really unexpected? Why was she so speechless? She ignored my messages and she acted as we've never met before. I just want to understand what went wrong, and it hurts a lot to know that our friendship is lost. I tried to figure out the answers to all my questions, but her silence didn't help. I gave up, so I chose death and company. And as incredible as it sounds, depression did kill me. I'm not joking. I know, this is such a teenage tragedy. I expected to go to heaven, well, most likely hell, but really, I did not expect to be a wandering ghost searching for a purpose, or how you call it, an unresolved business. How could I know what was keeping me from moving on? And even if I did move on, what comes after that? Hell? Heaven? I had no clue, so I decided to keep floating around and try to find that purpose until I saw him. The same happy old look at me and my beautiful girlfriend guy from the day I was at the beach. And so I realized what my business was. If I didn't receive love when I was alive, I would make sure to ruin his and other relationships I could in order for me to move on. Can't argue without logic. Okay, I admit it had flaws, but at the time I was angry and that was the first thing that popped into my mind. I had no experience in hunting, so I tried my best at it. I know, I was a total newbie at this scaring thing. But in my defense, I would love to see you try to scare a man who's so in love that ignores everyone around him. Oh boy, I wish I could have been head over heels for a girl when I was alive. He invited his girlfriend to the house for a movie date. I knew that was my perfect chance to surprise both of them, yet I ended up getting surprised. It turns out that another ghost was haunting his girlfriend. I have to say I was shocked to see her because that was the first time I saw another ghost aside from me. And it didn't matter how hard we tried to scare their pants off. They were so far in love, everything was pink to them. Speaking about pink, the headbow she was wearing made me notice her beautiful dark eyes. I felt I was looking at my own. I wonder how she became a ghost, and what her purpose was. And as crazy as it sounds, I couldn't help but being close to her. Her cold ectoplasm gave off a warm feeling that reached deep inside my dead self. I remember her blush a little when we held hands. So we also ignored the rest of the world and enjoyed that awkward time watching an action movie. I didn't feel nervous or unsure about myself anymore. I remember feeling the sunlight passing through me and it warmed me up. I had no room for anger or sadness. I was very happy. All I could think of was how destiny brought her and I together. That was the best date I've ever been to. I liked the place, very quiet and no people around so that it could only be us. Oh, she looked beautiful. Sunlight made her paleness glow. I'm exaggerating, but yeah, I love the way she looked. When she touched me, I felt alive just a little inside. It made me wonder if what I felt was love. As we were holding hands, all I had to do was follow her. Where were we going? I didn't care, to be honest, as long as we were together. All I know is that for the first time, I truly loved someone and received love back.
So I will help you read those books if you will soothe my worried looks, and we will put the lonesome on the shelf.